Welcome to the stream, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at the Myrmidon. He's classified as a tank character, but I believe he's a very durable DPS tanky character. So we'll take a look at his abilities now that they actually have the abilities and the actually abilities UI panel working now, so we can actually read the descriptions of the abilities. The Myrmidon here we have is this cowbro. So let's take a look at what we have for left attack here. The basic slashing. He attacks pretty fast for a tank. He builds fury. Fury over time. Attacking. Obviously consumes fury. Mobility right button if it's consistent. Ooh, it's like a leap strike. It's not very far, but you have like 3 charges maybe? I don't know. Maybe it was 2 and then I just had time in between. I believe it's 3 charges. Not very far, but it's kind of like a leap strike. Very cool. Let's take a look at ability number 1, Myrmidon Bull Rush. It's a channeled spell. It'll charge for 7 meters and dragging enemies along with you, causing some damage. Enemies are flung into the air if the attack is over 65% charge. So very interesting. Let's go ahead and try that out. You can see we're charging here. Okay, so it charges a medium distance, 7 meters. It's not going to be anything outrageous, but we do have 3 charges. For 2 charges, I'm sorry, for the leap. So you saw a double leap there, not 3. But once again, let's start from the base of the stairway here, and I'll show you how far his bull rush is. And if you're channeling it for at least 65%, it flings them up. So medium to long distance, it'll fling them up in the air and kind of displace them a little bit, disable them a tiny bit. So that's about how far you run. That's not too bad. That's a pretty decent sized charge. So if you couple that up, let's see, if you couple that up with a couple of these leap strikes, and the cooldown for leap strike is not too bad. So let me get the second one. There we go. So I'm going to leap strike twice, and then I'm going to charge, bull charge, or whatever it's called. What is it called? It's called Myrmidon Bull Rush. Of course it's called Bull Rush. So you can get a pretty good distance. That's from the base of the steps. That's a pretty good distance if you need mobility. Let's check out the next spell here. We have Myrmidon Pulverize. It says charged target, so it charges. And then it says paw at the ground menacingly and begin raging before ramming head first into your target. This attack is a guaranteed critical hit when over 65% charged. So again, we have charge. Interesting. It's like a charging power attack. That's interesting. Head first into your target. This attack is a guaranteed crit. Okay, the next spell we have Bloodied Swipe. Instant, and it costs, okay, Fury, leap forward, striking twice, and for some weapon damage. So leap forward, striking twice. It combos with Bloody Swipe 2A. That's instant as well, and it is Fury Strike overhead with both axes before continuing the carnage with a second Bloody Slice for each hit. If you connect, recover 5 Fury per second for 20 seconds. So that's cool. So the Bloodied Swipe combo can recover Fury, or the second Bloody Swipe combo, leap into the air and strike with both axes, stunning nearby enemies and causing damage. So the stun is pretty sweet. I like that. So let's test both of them out. So this is the first one. So that one recovers Fury. You can see it again. Oh wow, the cooldown on that is pretty good. The second combo that we have looks like 3 and an E. That's pretty good. I really like that one, considering it stuns and it displaces you forward, right? So really what you could do is you could charge in, boom, boom, and that stuns. I really like that. That's a really smooth, really cool animation. I wonder if the area of effect is as large as the arc. Okay, so there was just a peripheral effect that made it look a lot bigger than it was. But very cool. I like that. What is ability number 4? Arcing Slash. Slash upward violently, inflicting damage. Okay, and this combo is obviously, so 4/4 will give you spin around rapidly, hitting nearby enemies multiple times, causing them to bleed. So this is pretty cool. Slash up and then whirlwind, or instant target self-cancels the current combo power being executed. Huh. Oh, so you can cancel anytime. Interesting. Like that whirlwind effect, okay. Let's look at what else we've got here. Net, so this is a snare, rooting them in place, yep. And inflicting some damage, okay. So you have the net, once you cast it, you can pull them. That'll be 5. Dragging the target toward you to inflict some damage. Okay, so you can pull, or it'll say charge toward your target. Okay, so once you snare them, you can choose either to leap at them or to pull them in. A lot of times you'll probably just be pulling them in, right? I mean, I guess it's situational completely. Interesting. It's me leaping backwards, charging forward. Okay, so what is this? Okay. Huh. I guess it depends on how close you want this person to your teammate. I would probably re-keybind that net. That snare seems pretty good. I mean, I don't mind the charge being up there. I would probably keybind that something else. Probably one of my mouse keys. And then I would probably use, like, I don't know, probably bind like the Q to my snare or something. And then my weapon combos are gonna be, you know, probably bound to key. Pull them in. What is the last one? 6, we have Myrmidon Berserk. What is this? The passive. So let's think about this passive. Striking a bleeding target grants you the scent of blood, partially reducing health loss from Berserk Crash. Striking a bleeding target also has a chance to grant taste for blood for 20 seconds, which greatly increases the damage of your basic attacks. Oh, I like that. I like that. So that's cool. Whenever you hit a bleed on somebody, reducing health loss from Berserk Crash, and it also gives you a chance to get Taste of Blood, which increases your damage. So it's a damage buff if you get it, or a chance for a damage buff. And it's passive. It's pretty cool. So this one we have Berserk. We have that on C, or we have that on 6. I'm sorry. And Berserk will overcome with Bloodlust to continually recover all lost health for 20 seconds. When the effect ends, you suffer Berserk Crash and all of your recovered health is lost again. The scent of blood reduces the health loss from Berserk Crash. Health loss is prevented altogether while raging. Health loss is prevented altogether while raging. Raging Ball. Instant cone. Begin raging and flinging enemies away from you, causing. Myrmidon Raging Bull. See, I wonder why we can't cast that. Okay, so 6 we get. Boom. Oh, I see. It's like Rambo mode. Makes you like invuln for a second, and then it like delays your thing. I wonder how heals will play an effect into that. I wonder if that does anything really, but that's a neat mechanic. What a mechanic to have. Boom, that's stun though. Need more fury gain. Okay, that's pretty cool. See what he looks like with his helmet on. I'll give you guys a look at what the Myrmidon looks like with his helmet on. Oh, pretty good. It's kind of funny. Kind of looks like a rhino. Kind of looks like a rhino with that helmet on, but pretty cool. Pretty cool looking character. I love the way the characters kind of look so different in the scale of them and even their animations. So cool. Charging boom. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Huh. Drop that snare, son. Pull that. Boom. See how long of a delay you get. Oh, that lasts for quite a bit. Ooh, that drains fury though. Okay. Probably why you're able to cancel. So it does drain fury the whole time. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Should we take a look at some of the skills? Yeah, why don't we do that? Take a look at some of the skills here. Boom, let's take a look at the skill tree for the Myrmidon. Under tank, Myrmidon. Okay, so you see here I've kind of started leveling up some stuff. The basics, right? You have your Myrmidon proficiency, attack power, hit points, regen out of combat, and physical mitigation. So let's start at the top like we normally do. This is more regen, health, and stamina in and out of combat. And then you can specialize. Do you want health regen? Do you want stamina regen? Here, you're getting max hit points, and then increases your maximum fury. So that's your combat resource. And then at the end of that, you'll get attack power, max hit points, health regen, and physical mitigation. Very much similar or a duplicate of the very starting one. So it's kind of like a nice lump sum of stats. The second branch will be attack power, part man, part bull. Beast Within will give you bleeding target bonus. So a damage bonus to, or Taste of Blood will give you a damage bonus. Even more so than before. Covered in Flies, so final healing modifier. This is pretty cool. Increases effectiveness of all healing applied to you, which is pretty nice, and reduces the amount of stamina used when sprinting. That's pretty cool. Chew the Cud is free regen. Hook'em is Berserk Crash modifier 0.1%. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I don't know how much numerically that'll do. We'll see. Barrier mitigation slashing, barrier mitigation crushing, and barrier mitigation piercing. That's pretty nice. I mean, that's a small amount, but hey, mitigation is mitigation, I guess. That's good. The sub branch of 2, so you can go from part man, part bull up to Beast Within, or you can go down to Human Nature. So this is increasing attack power, and then this is where you got your DPS traits, right? You've got your crit chance, crit damage. You've got bleed damage bonus. Increases the damage dealt by all bleed damage. And then this is retribution bonus damage. Increases bonus damage amount of retribution. So that means retribution is like damage return. Increases the duration of any stuns you apply, righteous. So this is a very appealing if you're building you know, damage DPS. Pretty cool. This would be pretty cool if you're doing it to be more tanky. Ideally you'll probably want both. Double dip in both so you can actually get that heal bonus. You also probably want more hit points. 1,000 hit points. Yeah. And then the bottom one, of course, you have your armor. So physical mitigation, or I'm sorry, elemental mitigation. That's awesome. And then here you're able to have, you know, your various armor classes, whether you want plate, mail, or leather. Let's look at the disciplines. The Myrmidon, you have a Titan, which here you have two, you know, maces, dual wielding mace, crit chance, reduces the resource cost of powers. That's pretty cool. Attack power with your mace, and then you also have damage bonus for a taste of blood. You have more damage bonus for dual wield mace, so you can double dip. And then here you are using, it's called flight, increases the amount of absorption of any barrier placed on you. That's cool. Increases attack power when any dual wield mace weapon is equipped. So once again, more attack power for dual wielding maces. That's cool. And then you have your 3 basic armor traits. So this is dual wielding maces. I wonder if that's the same for all of them. I hope not. I hope they did kind of vary it a little bit. We'll see. Oh yeah, here we go. Dual wield axes. That's pretty cool. You get crit chance, crit damage, and then attack power. Here you're able to get attack power when any dual weapon is equipped, but you have increased fury, damage bonus for taste of blood, and then you have buff duration of Myrmidon powers. So things like Berserk and stuff, you could increase your buff duration. So Battle Rager, this is definitely more DPS oriented. And physical mitigation. Pretty cool. Battle Rager. Dual. That one seems a little bit more crit heavy than the dual mace. So this one is the Conqueror. We have dual weapon, dual mace. For the Conqueror, you have brutality, which is crit hit damage, reducing the resource of power. You also have the second branch, which is human nature, increased attack power. Recognition increases the duration of any roots you apply. Wonder if that's like a snare. Duration. Increases the damage dealt by all periodic bleed damage ticks. That's pretty good. So increasing overall bleed damage per tick. Increases your maximum stamina. Subtlety. Increases the maximum health and damage bonus when any dual wield mace. Maximum health and damage bonus. So Conqueror seems a little bit more rounded, well-rounded. You know, you got a little bit of a stamina boost, you got your bleed duration, you've got your snare duration, you've got damage, you've got resource reduction or cost reduction, and then you've got crit damage, not crit chance, but crit damage. So it's a little bit more well-rounded, I think, as opposed to like the Battle Rager being more offensive, because it's crit based, and then you have the mace just being more base damage oriented. Let me take a quick look at the Titan again. Oh, this, you definitely have crit chance here and cost reduction. That's pretty cool. Reduces hunger too. Yeah, I don't know. The mace has a few weapon damage buffs plus the crit. I'd be very curious to see how they further differentiate that. But I believe that's, I believe that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys. That's it for the Myrmidon. Kept it short and sweet. That's pretty good. We kept it to about 20 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys learned a lot. Yeah, I think we've covered everything. The Myrmidon seems to be pretty popular right now in the current world build, just because it's very good for taking out and kind of snaring and disabling some of the range DPS high mobility characters like Confessors, even Druids. So this is more of an in-your-face melee DPS or durable DPS if you want to play it that way, or you can make it a tank, more of a tanky character that can dish out sustainable damage. So it depends on how you want to build it, whether it's burst or sustained damage or base damage. However you want to build it, you can. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully, you know, we're fortunate enough to get Crowfall in on a Monday here, but hopefully you'll join us next time. I don't know if they're going to make any updates to the EK, we'll see. I may release another video when we do get access to that again, but I believe the next class is going to be, let's think about that. What did we cover? We covered the Knight, Confessor, Ranger, Myrmidon already. We did the Legionnaire, we did the Druid, the Myrmidon, the Duelist, Frostweaver. If they finally will release it, we will see. Or no, I'm sorry, the Assassin maybe. So we'll have to wait and see which one. I did the Champion already. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I feel like I'm missing one more person. I could be wrong, but I think we covered everybody. I don't know. Maybe I'll surprise you guys. We'll see. We'll play it by ear and we'll see what class still needs to get covered. So once again, thank you guys for swinging through, and hope you guys enjoyed the information, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.